We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Desmond Mize gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7:05.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Gets softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
All even now, 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-0. Embry, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Machado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Some Igawa gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Richie.
Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jack Elliott.
In now, Jack Elliott. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. In his career, Elliott has just over 2,000 base hits to his career at this point. Definitely known for his talent with the bat in the hands. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? So here's the cleanup hitter, John Costello, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, David.
Settling in now,
Santos.
David Santos. From the belt, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hung in there on that one. The 2-2. Vinny J would be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Padilla.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Padilla is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
3-2.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Number 12 stands in as he looks at ball one here. Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Popped him up. Costello has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Batting up, the catcher, Jimmy Ross.
First pitch on its way. And a double steal try here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Knox is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
The next Cub up, Pete Armstrong. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vinny J.
Vinny J.
Here comes the first pitch. Inside with what looked like the palm ball. 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the pitch. And he missed with the palm ball, so it goes to 2-1. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Alex Machado. Swing and a line drive. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting it, the second baseman, Gerald Ortiz.
Coming to the plate now, Daryl Ortiz. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Standing in now, Jose Diaz. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Misses, ball two. A runner on first with two away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Armstrong is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Greenberg. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Greenberg, a native of Utah, the Beehive State. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third.
JC Embry.
So striding forward now, J.C. Embry. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Machado is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Ready to take his hacks again, Freddie Santiago, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Buckner.
So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Two out here and a runner at second. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Dan Knox, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ricky.
Riding in once again, Richie Rich. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Jack Elliott. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Armstrong is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 17, John Costello.
At the plate, John Costello. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. And there's ball one. And there's ball two now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, David Santos. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here comes the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
At the plate, Vinny J. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So in now for Chicago, Jesse Padilla. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Padilla.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's off or not, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 9. Jimmy.
Ready now, Jimmy Grimes. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Armstrong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Adam Greenberg, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
Four runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Alex Machado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Armstrong is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Daryl Ortiz.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daryl Ortiz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Jose Diaz.
So striding in, Jose Diaz. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Called strike 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Huey Solari is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 24, Huey Solari.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, J.C. Embry. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the at-bat. Freddie Santiago stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 3-0 now. Ryan Buckner will be next. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is popped up. Diaz is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Jesse-Padilla.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Padilla will swing it from the left side right here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. This offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Rob Soto gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Three runs already home here. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count now, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Greenberg is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ricky.
Digging in, Richie Rich, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Embry ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Jack Elliott.
Into the box, Jack Elliott. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-1 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he won't bite on the palm ball in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out to center field. Greenberg will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More coming up from Game 5 after this. So stepping in, Jimmy Grimes. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Pitch popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping into the box, Pete Armstrong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Adam Greenberg. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on top 7-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, John Costello. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, David Santos.
Striding in, David Santos. First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Popped him up. Grimes over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Vinny J. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
To the plate now, Alex Machado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. There's a base hit on the line. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Daryl Ortiz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 7-1. Ready once again, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Ready for another chance, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball
3-1. Ryan Buckner will be next. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So digging in now, Ryan Buckner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Runners on first with one down. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of the pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Jesse Padilla batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on top 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Diaz.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's out.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Dan Knox. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ricky Rich.
At the plate, Richie Rich just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit softly to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Riding into the box, John Costello. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, David Santos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. One and one. Here it is. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front, 7-2. Matthew Petty has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
New York Yankees. Number 13, Matthew Petty.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Jason Kipnis, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
Nope.
1-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, You have to elevate your sights.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Castellanos is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Jimmy Grimes. Left side, but well foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. One and two now. This is popped up. Jay in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on top 7-2. Billy Palmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Billy Palmer.
Vinny J will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The third baseman, Vinny J.
Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that's the first down.
The right fielder, number 19, Alex Machado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Machado. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, one man out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's low, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Into the box now, Daryl Ortiz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Popped up. Castellanos has room in foul territory. 2 down.
The batter, number 00, Jose Diaz.
So coming to the plate, Jose Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's down.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ron Ackerman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ackerman.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Three-two pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Stepping in now, Adam Greenberg. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in, J.C. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Santiago. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Cubs 8 and the Yankees 2. Ronnie Wickert enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dan Knox. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Here's the first pitch. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Richie Rich will be next. The 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Richie Rich. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And the screwball got him swinging one gun.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate now, Jack Elliott, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Still 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, John Costello. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. First and second now, 1 man out. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Digging in, David Santos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hard liner to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Ready for another shot now, Vinny J. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Two men are on with two men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
In the dirt here. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Thomas Nicholas takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Thomas Nicholas.
Alex Machado will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Nicholas has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. The 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And it's fouled away. Last chance for the Yankees. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.